Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'll be, I guess, just storytelling a life, Abu Bakr Ashidik. So, first things first, in the early days of Islam, when the Muslims were few in numbers and were only about 38 people in total, Abu Bakr ya, radhiyallahu anhu, insisted that the Muslims come out of hiding and openly call the people to Islam. The Prophet, may peace be upon him, told him that this is too dangerous due to the fact that the Muslims were few in numbers, and if they do this, then they will be surely persecuted. But the brave Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu, insisted that until the Prophet, may peace be upon him, agreed that they should call the people to Islam openly. The Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, agreed to this, and the Muslims spread out to all four corners of the Masjid al-Haram to call their tribes to Islam. Then Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, fearlessly stood up to give his sermon and call to Tawhid, the oneness of Allah, while the Messenger of Allah, may peace be upon him, sat down beside him when the idol worshippers of Makkah heard this call to Tawhid, the oneness of Allah. They rushed at Abu Bakr's and the Muslims and started to beat them up severely. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, was so severely beaten up that he was trampled upon by feet and kicked in the face and stomach. One evil man, Utbah ibn Rabi'ah, even started to beat Abu Bakr in the face with his shoes made of hard leather. He beat him so badly that his face could not even be recognized anymore. Then the tribe of Banu Taim, who were relatives of Abu Bakr, came dragging him out of the Masjid al-Haram, saying, "If Abu Bakr dies, then you have no choice but to punish Utbah ibn Rabah for this crime." Abu Bakr's father, Abu Huhay- Huwahaya- Huhafa, and people from his tribe started to speak to him to bring back to his senses. He finally spoke and said, "Tell me, where is Rasulullah? Is he safe?" They all blamed and reprimanded him, saying, "Because of him, you are in this pitiful situation." Then they called his mother, Mulhaya, to try and make him eat or drink something. When she came to him, he refused to eat and asked the same thing. "Tell me, where is Rasulullah?" She said, "I have no news of your friend." Then Abu Bakr told her, "Go to go to Jamil, the daughter of Al-Khattab. She will know." So Abu Bakr's mother went to Jamil and asked about Rasulullah, may peace be upon him. When Abu Bakr's mother came to Jamil, he asked her about Rasulullah. She replied, she replied, "I don't know these people you are talking about, but if you like, we can go together to visit your son. Perhaps you might feel better." So when they came to visit Abu Bakr, Jamil became very sad when she saw him so severely beaten and said, "How bad are those people who did this to you?" And Abu Bakr said nothing else to her except, "How is Rasulullah?" So Jamil answered, "Your mother is here and she's listening." Abu Bakr said, "Let her listen. Just tell me, how is Rasulullah?" So she said, "He's doing well and he is safe. He's in the house of Arqam." He replied, "By Allah, I will not drink or eat anything until I see Rasulullah, may peace be upon him." So at nightfall, when all the people went to their homes, two people carried out Abu Bakr to the house of Arqam. When the door opened and Rasulullah, may peace be upon him, saw Abu Bakr being carried by two people, he rushed him crying and embraced him, seeing the state of emotional affairs. All the Muslims started to cry. Abu Bakr then said, "By Allah, O Prophet of Allah, I am all right except for the fact that my face has been severely injured. My main concern is my mother. Please make dua for my mother that she accept Islam." So Rasulullah, may peace be upon him, made dua for Abu Bakr's mother, and she also accepted Islam by the will of Allah and the dua of Rasulullah, the Prophet be upon him. What can we get from this story? We can get how much Prophet Muhammad SAW and the Sahabah suffered due to their faith in the early days of Islam. We and then we also learn that we should be brave in the way of Allah, like Abu Bakr, radiallahu anhu. We learn from the story of Abu Bakr how much love we should have for Rasulullah. May peace be upon him. And that's all I think I can say for this video and the story of the life of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq in the early days of Islam. I guess thanks for watching this to the end. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.